Hi guys, welcome to another vlog. It is Friday. At the moment I'm just sorting out some stuff that I got in a parcel, which is going to be in a boot store next month. I think it's going up. But I just got some vitamin D gummies as a little sneak peek and some electrolyte drink sachets, which I'm just gonna take one of these since I think it's only one. I need to have one. I need to open it. Normally it's two, which is strange, but oh, I just like gave myself a paper cut doing that. Great. But yeah, which is why they normally give you 60, but there's 60 in here. Just for one a day. Which are just like a lemon. But yeah, I'm also going to make myself an electrolyte drink. Just a one. I'm going to use the cold water in the fridge. I might put, oh no, I'll be fine. I was going to say I might put a bit strong, but no, I should be fine. And that, because it's like right on my fingertip, if you guys can see that. I'm not really sure. Like right there. For a big part. And it's like bleeding a bit. I'll see how it goes. But yeah. Here's the cold water from the fridge. Because it is warm today. But anyway, as I was saying, I thought that the Camp Rock 3 was coming out. No, I need a plaster. I thought Camp Rock 3 was coming out like this weekend. But it turns out it's actually already out on Disney. Is there a small one? I don't think so. So I'm going to have to use one of these. Longish ones and wrap it around my finger. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I thought Camp Rock 3, because I thought I saw it somewhere where it said Camp Rock 3 was coming out this weekend. But it's already on Disney Plus. But I had already given myself the thing of watching the first two Camp Rocks today anyway. I was going to do that anyway. So that is what I'm doing today, is watching the first two Camp Rocks and possibly might watch the third one if I've got time to. My finger feels a bit damp and whacked. Need to peel this, and I don't know if this is gonna stick. It looks weird. But yeah, anyway, so the third Camp Rock is out. And obviously I'm gonna watch it because I watched the first two Camp Rocks when I was younger. But yeah, so I'm gonna rewatch them today and kind of go from there and then see if I can watch the third one today as well, or if I need to watch it at the weekend because I don't have time. But it's currently nearly 10:30. And To be honest, I haven't really got much to do today. I've got some washing to finish off doing, which to be honest I just need to see if it's dry or not. And then do some reading and watch some TV. That's like the main things on my to-do list today. So I feel like I can get possibly a bunch done, but I have no clue what that noise was. I have my drink and now I'm good to go. I'm putting my fan on me and facing it on me all day today because I'm warm. But yeah, let's go do some reading and watch Camp Rock. So it is Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. I didn't film anything yesterday because I kind of just had like a lazy-ish day, and then today kind of had the same, but I got some stuff done. Like I kind of had a lazy day this morning, and then I had a lazy morning, and then I got up around like 12ish because I was getting hungry, and that got changed. Picked some paint colours with my dad for downstairs for our like living dining room area. Done that, had lunch, came back upstairs, sorted out the washing because it had been in the basket for a while. So I've done that. Now I've just got a big pile of washing to sort out, which to be honest I don't really feel like doing today. So yeah, I've done some actual more reading. I saw on TikTok someone was doing a book tax thing, where I can't remember who it was, but they done it as like you can get low, medium or high tax. I don't know if I done the same amount of pages as they did, but I done low 25 pages, medium 50, high 100, as kind of like a thing of whichever one you get, you read that amount of pages a day. I'm currently 30 pages into my 100 pages at the moment. So yeah, still got like 70 pages to go till I hit like my tax for the day. Normally you do it in like the morning or so, or what they done was they do it and then whichever one they get, you get like a treat or you get to do something afterwards. But I'm not really doing that. I'm doing it as just to try and read every day to get through some of my books, and that's really helped me get through these books, because I want to say I'm like 60 something% through my book at the moment. I want to say like 68% through, and then I want to say once I hit the 100 for today, I'll be close to like 80 or so percent through. So yeah, I'm gonna do some more reading today, or this afternoon, or evening should I say, since it is like 6:15. I've got like an eyelash or something in my phone case, so that's really annoying me, and it's been there for a few days. But I'm going to just chill. I'm chilling upstairs this evening, and that. So might watch some more like YouTube or something, just to get my YouTube watch list down, since I do have a lot on my YouTube watch list, since I haven't watched it in a while because I've been going on to Netflix and Disney more at the moment. But yeah, so I might watch some YouTube, do some reading, chill. If I feel up to it later, I might sort out my washing and put some of my washing away, just so my chair isn't as messy. Since tomorrow I'm probably going to spend most of my day in like my office, since I kind of just want to finish the course that I started and do that, and get some other stuff done. So I kind of want to finish the course that I started, possibly start a new one. I want to update my reading, not my reading journal, I want to update my F1 journal since I haven't updated that in a while. So I want to do that. And then I might also possibly start my 5-star book that I have, which is just a book like my reading journal and my F1 journal, but I'm having it as like a 5-star like journal kind of thing, book journal, where I just mark all of my 5 stars in it and then have like a picture of the cover and then some of like my nice favourite quotes from the book and stuff like that, and like images and stuff. So yeah, I might start that. But doing all that, I need to print off photos, and I think my dad might be working from home tomorrow, so it might be a thing of just figure out what I want on each page and that, and just jot it down on a post-it note and then stick it to the pages, then go from there of like the evening of just doing that. I also want to pre-plan a couple of other videos which I just need to do like some prep with before filming them, and do that, which I can then film on Tuesday, because Tuesday I want to do some filming since I don't want to do it tomorrow. On Monday, since my dad will probably be working from home and our offices are like next to each other, so you can hear him, so I'm not going to do that. So Tuesday is the best bet, because Wednesday I've got a meeting in the afternoon, so in the morning I'm not going to want to be filming or anything, so Tuesday is the best bet to do some filming. And there's like 2 videos that I kind of need to get done as soon as possible, so yeah, well, not really that soon, but I want to get them done. But yeah, but anywho, I'm just going to chill for the rest of the evening and go from there. Hi guys, it is Monday. I'm just in like my office area, just doing some stuff. I've currently made a long to-do list. I've got like a few spaces left to fill in if I've got anything else to add to my to-do list, but yeah, at the moment I'm just trying to get some stuff done, and that's why I feel like the next 2 days are just gonna try and get as much done as I can. And that today, at the moment, I'm just trying to sort out my course I'm doing, this Canva course, which is basically just watching a bunch of videos, which I'm currently doing, and I've got like an hour and 20 minutes left of it, and I'm like 61% into it, so I'm gonna finish doing that today, and see if I can start another course today as well. Basically go from there. So finish this course, possibly start a new course, and get into that a little bit. I've updated my F1 journal a bit, done some updating of it, like basically updating. I just updated like the points and done the book bingo and stuff. Done the bingo, not book bingo, done the bingo. So now I just need to do all like the tracks that have happened. I've also made a list of all of the like track images that I need to print of the races that have already happened and the race that's happening this weekend for me, which might be happening the day this goes up, I think, if I'm thinking this correctly, and stuff. And I also added my F1 stickers to the back that I got in my driver crate last month. And that, so I've done that. Also started jotting down some notes for my 5-star book. journal. Jotted down all my 5-star books that I've got. So now I just need to print pictures off for that, which I might just sort out tomorrow, doing all like the printing and stuff, and then finish sorting out anything that I didn't get around to doing tomorrow. Also I'm doing the washing tomorrow because I thought it would be easier to do it tomorrow than do it today. And then I've got a bunch of videos to do, which I kind of want to prep some of the videos today. Like at least 2 of them need prepping, or technically 4 of them need prepping. So if I can at least prep 2, then that is good. So I'm going to try and do that, and then go from there. And then possibly film 2 tomorrow, and do a bunch of other stuff, so yeah. So currently fun. I've also got a bunch of YouTube videos to watch on my watch later list, but I currently am watching videos for this course, so I can't yet at the moment. Hi guys, it is now Tuesday. I'm back in my office area again. I ended up doing a whole one of these, doing a whole to-do list in the end, because I kept on thinking of other stuff to add to it yesterday. But I marked off 6 things yesterday, which is great. So yeah, and I've also given myself the week to do as much of these as I can. Half of this to-do list is filming, and not all of them videos are going to get filmed this week, because I might be able to film at least like 2 today with doing other stuff, and then tomorrow I've got the morning, but I don't really want to film in the morning. I kind of just want to see if I can do something else that isn't as bad and doesn't take as long, and stuff, and then kind of have like a chill morning. And then I've got a meeting in the afternoon, so then Thursday I can do some filming, and possibly get another 2, possibly 3 filmed on the Thursday. And then Friday my dad will probably be working from home, so yeah, so most of the filming won't get done, but I kind of just given myself the week to get most of the like everything else done. But my main to-dos today is I need to print off my certificate of my course that I finished yesterday, which isn't on my to-do list, but I need to do printing today anyway, so I thought might as well do that today and get that sorted. So let's do that. Update my F1 journal, which I'm actually quite far into. I can't remember if I'd done this when I'd spoken to you guys, but I added the stickers, my F1 stickers that I got on my drive crate, to the back. So I done that yesterday, and then also went through and done all of like the layouts for the races that have happened, and then also done the one for Netherlands, which is the next one, and then past that I haven't really done the layouts yet, but I need to go back and finish filling them all in since Canada, and then also print off the racetracks and stuff, so I need to do that. So yeah, so that's some of like the printing that I need to do, is like the racetracks, which I've got all the pictures for. I just need to put them on a Word document and then print them. So I want to try and finish that today. I also want to sort out an insert to go into this for Bahrain, since this is all lined up for it to be able to fit within like the point of having everything in one section and it not being all over the place, and the last race being like after all the points and constructions pages, but because of Bahrain and the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix being cancelled, I got cancelled on them. But another country, I think is it Malaysia or somewhere like that, is hosting the Bahrain Grand Prix. So I kind of want to do an insert, because although the Bahrain one is cancelled, do an insert in the middle, and then I can still do like it for that. But yeah, so I want to do that and sort that out. The only thing there would be is the points page. I don't know what I'm going to do, because I did do cancelled over it, so unless I do like another like tab on here as well, well, I could technically do it flipping up actually, I guess. But yeah, so I need to figure that one out. But yeah, so I want to try and finish that today, which will take me a while because it's a bit like tedious going over everything and then colouring them all in and stuff, but it shouldn't hopefully take me too long. It should take me like an hour max, if that. So I want to get that done, but I have got like a list of everything I need to do for that one. And then I want to print off a cover for like a journal I'm starting, which is just in this like plain like exercise book. So I kind of want to like cover this with something, possibly cover the back and that, so that is covered. And then it can just be used as a journal, which I started yesterday. But that isn't really on my to-do list, but I'm just adding that on for some printing. And then on my actual to-do list, so I've only listed 2 things on my to-do list at the moment, which is my F1 journal and this. This is going to be my 5-star book reads. I kind of want to figure out a design for the front. I might leave the back uncovered, in fairness, because it also does have these like this on it, so I might just leave it uncovered, but like cover like the front part, and then cover these 2 pages with something, with like a design, kind of like what I've done in my book journal. Then do a design on this page, and then have this as like my front page where I just write like my 5-star books and stuff. Or I could have this as like a contents page with all like my 5-star books listed, which could be cool and nice. So I might do that actually, have this as like the front one, which is like 5-star reads and stuff, or my 5-star reads or something like that, and then have this one as a contents one. And then it will then go straight into my 5 stars, which I've listed all on this page. All the books that I've rated a 5-star from when I started reading. And then I was thinking, have the book cover on one page and possibly like some space around it to either like decorate or do whatever. And then on the other page, put some of like my favourite quotes from the book, or any other like images of like fan art or something like relating to the book or whatever on the other page. And then do that as my 5-star reads book. And then I've also got this like bookmark, which I thought I could add like the names of my 5-star reads to. Possibly not add the author because it's quite small, and some of my 5-star reads are quite long, the name of the books. Like The Mysterious Double Death of Honey Black. I don't know how I'm going to fit into one of these, but do that, and then possibly I could like highlight these or something, and then obviously have it as a bookmark for either normal reading or whatever. But I thought that would be nice to have like my 5 stars listed on the bookmark or so, but to do that, and then do some filming. So basically my main, on my marking off my to-do list is 2 lots of filming, doing my 2 journals, and that's it, which is basically just 4 things today. And if I get anything else done off my list, then that's great, but I kind of want to add like other random little things to do. Like I've got the washing to do today, because I thought it'd be easier to do it today than it would be yesterday, since I was doing like a course yesterday, and that, so it's easier for me to get up and quickly run downstairs and do the washing today. So doing it that way. So yeah, and then it's just easier, and then adding like printing off extra stuff. So yeah, but I'm also gonna watch some YouTube today as well, because I can actually watch stuff in the background while I'm doing stuff today, because I haven't got like a video course to watch. So I'm gonna put back YouTube on in the background, since I've got a lot of videos on my watch later list. I think I've got around like, I was gonna say 40, but I think it's just under 40 now, because it was around 40 yesterday and I managed to watch like a few yesterday, so I think it's just under 40 or so videos to watch on my watch later list. So I'm gonna have that on in the background while I'm doing everything, but I am gonna run downstairs quickly, make myself a drink. I might make myself like a coffee or something, or a latte or something. Then, oh, and also do the washing, put the washing on while I'm down there, and then come upstairs and start cracking on with doing stuff. It's currently 10:15, so if I might give myself till like 12, half 12ish to get the printing done that I need to get printed, and some of my journals and stuff done. I'm trying to get that stuff done first and then do my filming after lunch. Also we have some, I say we have some, my dad has some parcels coming. By parcels I mean paint, because we're sorting out the downstairs living room, dining room area. So I think he's got ceiling paint and then a couple colours of paint coming. So yeah, so that should be coming somewhere during the day. So I've got to keep my ears out for that. But my door stays open in this room anyway. Whether like my dad's home or not, it stays open, since I'm always the one listening out for the door. But yeah, so I'm gonna get started. I also need to like tidy up my thing. I might put, because I'm filming some makeup videos, I've got like my makeup bags on my desk. I might put them on the floor for now, since I'll be filming a makeup video this afternoon, and plus then it gives me more space on my desk to do stuff. And I need to remove the mirror. I actually remembered to bring my mirror in for it, which is great. But yeah, so I've got 2 lots of printing paper. I've got my, well, it says printing labels, but it's just like sticker paper that I can print on, and then I've got card, which is under you guys at the moment, for the certificate, which I need to log on to my laptop for. So going to do all of that fun. So it is Wednesday today. I didn't really manage to mark off that much of my to-do list yesterday, because the printer was not cooperating with my phone. I managed to print off my certificate because that was on my iPad, not my iPad, my laptop, and it worked with my laptop, but it will just not work with my phone for some reason. It's playing up, but to be honest, it's been doing that. It's been playing up with like people's phones. So yeah, that's fun. So I didn't get around to doing as much as I wanted to yesterday with like the printing and doing all of that. And because I was faffing around with doing that, trying to sort out the printer, I didn't really get around to writing out as many of the information as I needed to with the racetracks. I think I ended up getting 3 or 4 completed of the information. I didn't colour them in, I just wrote like all the results and stuff down, and then I thought I could just do one big load through it and do all the colouring at once. But yeah, so I've still got my F1 journal to finish with actually putting in the information and stuff. But yeah, the only things I actually managed to mark off my to-do list yesterday was the filming, the 2 lots of filming that I managed to do. But I've got them to edit, so I might try and do that today, for me then to be able to film some more tomorrow, and that just to get some filming done, to be honest. But yeah, at the moment I think I'm at all of this month's Wednesday videos have been filmed. I've got 2 more for next month, I think, that can be pre-filmed, and then 1 video for next month is a reading wrap-up, so I'm kind of obviously going to film that closer to when that gets uploaded, to be able to show all the books that I've read, and especially the ones that I read next month. October, I don't think I've filmed any for, and then I think November I've only filmed 1 for. So yeah, well, I think the haul that I filmed yesterday was either for October or November, but I want to say it's for November, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so I'm slowly getting there with the videos and getting them pre-filmed and stuff. But yeah, we've also got obviously like next week and so on to do them filmings anyway. Film all of them anyway. But yeah, I'm like slowly getting there. But most of my to-do list now is either like needing to print stuff off to do it, or doing some filming. So yeah, which I can't really do either right now or today, because I've just got this morning where I've got some time to chill, and then at like 2 I've got a meeting, but I need to go out for that meeting because it's a go-to meeting instead of one on the phone. So I've got to leave around like 1ish. So I'm kind of like, I don't really want to do any filming this morning or do anything really active or anything. And since the printer still won't connect to my phone this morning, I can't really do that. So I'm just gonna do some reading, and go from there. I do also have some painting to do on my to-do list, but because the front room and dining room have kind of been like rearranged at this point, everything has been put in the dining room apart from this sofa that was in here, and obviously the painting and the mirror and the TV and stuff, because these rooms are going to be painted. You can kind of see the bits. My dad's painted this like part here, I can't remember what this is called. He's painted that part. He hasn't painted the ceiling yet, but painting is going to be happening in here and the dining room. So yeah, the front room's like kind of like sparse at the moment, and there's painting that I need to do to like finish off a painting, but I've kind of put everything that was on the bottom of the fireplace on top of the painting, and I don't feel like moving it because it's all like breakable stuff, so that is not happening today. So I don't know if I'll end up finishing that this week or not, to be honest, but yeah, that will be one that might be left a bit. But yeah, at the moment I don't feel like doing that. I might end up doing it like Friday or so, I'm not sure. But yeah, that one we will see as the week goes on. But yeah, today at the moment I just feel like doing some reading and going from there. I do also want to cook some chicken today because I did cook a bunch of chicken yesterday for tea. I made like a brown sugar chicken with some pasta and then added some like hot sauce to it. But I ended up serving up all of the chicken because I was quite hungry and so was my dad. So we ended up having all the chicken instead of me putting some aside for other days. Because to be honest, at the moment we can't use our dining table because we can't get to it. So we've kind of just been eating dinner on the sofa or using the two little like coffee tables that we have. We have one each and just put our plate on that. So yeah, not the best, but we've been doing that at the moment. And I thought if we like just pre-cook some chicken or so, then we could have it with like some pasta or some rice or so, because at the moment we'll probably just end up having ready meals or like a pizza or something, if not, when my dad's like painting and stuff. So yeah, so I'm thinking I might probably get some more chicken out today. Either cook it before, it'll probably end up being cooked after I come back from my meeting, to be honest, around like 4 o'clock. Since it is nearly 20 to 10 now, so I probably won't actually think about it and remember it just after lunch, or it might not be defrosted yet. I'm not sure how quick it will take to defrost, but yeah, so I might do that. But I'm just gonna chill, watch some TV. I've got a few things on like my Netflix continue watching, so I might just pick one of them and try to get as much of that watched as I can and go through that while doing some reading, and just go from there. But yeah, I don't think I'm really gonna be able to mark anything off my continue watching off my to-do list today, apart from probably clean my fan, because I could do that, just clean it before I leave and then have it drying and that as I leave, because I'm thinking I might try and clean it a different way to see if a different way is easier, and that because it's a bit dusty. But yeah, so I might just do that today and then that can get marked off my to-do list. But yeah, so do that. I also need to finish off the washing today as well. I say finish it off, it's just drying it all, but I need to do that today as well, and go from there. But mostly what I'm going to do today is just read and watch on Netflix, and that's it, to be honest. So yeah, so I forgot to end the vlog yesterday, but I did manage to finish watching one show on my continue watching on Netflix. I can't remember what it was now, but I ended up finishing one show, and then also got further into another show. But yeah, but I also ended up watching Enola Holmes 2 last night as well, because I've rewatched the first two now, since obviously the third Enola Holmes is out, but I wanted to recap my memory on the first two, because my brain was like mixing the first two together, and that's so I kind of want to kind of wanted to refresh my memory on them. But yeah, I also didn't end up doing the reading that I wanted to do, so got a lot more to do. But I will see you guys in the next vlog. I will see you guys Wednesday for, was it a makeup video, I think? And then see you guys next Sunday for another vlog. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.